Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. In this video, I'm going to spoil the latest chapter that just came out of One Piece. So if you're not caught up, shoo. So, Dracule Mihawk was introduced a very long time ago in the East Blue Saga, and he's considered the world's greatest swordsman. Now, in the community, there's always been a debate between Shanks and Mihawk. I've always said, that Mihawk is the better swordsman, because he is the better swordsman. I think Mihawk has... I think he has Conqueror's Haki. I don't know why he wouldn't. He's the greatest swordsman, and Zoro has Conqueror's Haki, so why wouldn't Mihawk? If Mihawk is the man that is looking... that Zoro is looking up to, which Zoro will surpass one day. I've always thought Mihawk was top 10 in the verse. I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. I don't think people understand what that title means. Look how many people in the series use swords. There's so many. You got Big Mom, you got... I guess Kaido doesn't use a sword, but you got Shanks. There's a Gorosei who has a sword, who's probably really strong. Mihawk is the greatest. His sword skill is better than anyone else's. And that's confirmed. He has better swordsmanship than... He doesn't have the crew that Shanks has behind him. So, in my opinion, this just makes me believe that, from that statement that Oda made, that Mihawk is stronger than Shanks. So, let's talk about the Cross Guild, which the Cross Guild was founded by Crocodile. Now, and Buggy's taking the credit for this. This is the genius play to blame this all on Buggy, but it was all an accident, because if something goes wrong, they're going to go after Buggy, and, I mean, obviously, they couldn't do shit to Mihawk, and, if Mihawk and Shanks fought right now, I think Mihawk would win. I think Shanks has better Haki, though. Better Conqueror's Haki. I think he's more adept to that, but I think Mihawk has the same... I think he has Conqueror's Haki, but I think his affinity is for armament. Now, Mihawk and Crocodile working together is insane. I think Crocodile gets downplayed because he was a villain from a long time ago, but Luffy had to kind of cheat to beat him, to be honest. He found the one loophole to beat Crocodile. Now, do I think Crocodile is, one of the most strongest villains Luffy's ever faced? No. He's probably top 5. And he's one of the coolest villains. But Mihawk, on the other hand, when Zoro fights Mihawk, it is going to be one of the greatest fights of all time. It has to be. All the hype and build up to this fight, it has to be one of the greatest fights of all time in One Piece. And it's going to be weird because, Zoro fights with 3 swords, and he's going to be swinging all 3 of them, and, Mihawk's going to have to take him seriously, and I think it would be a discredit to Zoro if he didn't. But just imagine all the Conqueror's Haki and all that stuff flying. I hope we do get a flashback where we see some of Shanks versus Mihawk, because that would be dope. But Mihawk is, I think, the coolest dressed character in One Piece. Bro, does this mean he's a better... do you think he ever went out and fought Rayleigh? I think he did, because I think he searched out for strong people, and he fought against Rayleigh. Now, Rayleigh obviously isn't in his prime anymore, but he still probably fought the guy. And I think he had to have beaten him, and Rayleigh has ridiculously great Haki. Look what he did to Marco, dude, with one fucking finger. People like to downplay Mihawk, because his title is just world's greatest swordsman. But there's so many swordsmen in the world, and I think he's fought most of them, if not all. And he's handled all of them. I think Shanks was the biggest rival for him, and to have that rival taken away from you, it's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt. And he's joined one of the most upcoming, organizations, which it obviously is. He has one of the best schemers on his squad, and his bounty is ridiculous for being a one-man team. Now, you could say, Perona. I'm pretty sure Perona left. I'm pretty sure he did. And Mihawk doesn't need her anyways. She wasn't providing that much strength. Mihawk was taking out battleships by himself. He was cutting them down. He had Don Creed shitting in his pants. Because how was he supposed to deal with this guy? This guy pulled up to the East Blue, the weakest blue, because this guy wanted to start a fight with him. Like, just imagine you enter the Grand Line and the first person you see is Mihawk. You're fucked if you start a fight with him. Like, it's not even close. Mihawk is on another level. I think he's always been top 10 in the verse. I think he's top 5. And people are going to be like, oh, you're just wanking him. No. What Oda has given us, I think Zoro is going to be top 5 in the verse. So Mihawk has to at least be top 5. I think him and Shanks is close, and I think it's always been close. I think if they were just to have a sword fight, which means Shanks would have to grow back his arm, it would be close, but I think Mihawk would win. I've always said that Shanks is the strongest person in the verse. But there's other parts to a fight that aren't just sword fights. And I think Shanks has that stuff. Shanks' stocks are through the fucking roof. Through the roof, people. Everything in this chapter was a dub for him. It was a dub. Which is a dub for Zoro, too, if you think about it. Because this is his end goal. This is his end goal. The Straw Hats are going to have to fight the Cross Guild. There's no doubt about it. Which means Luffy is going to have to... He's either going to fight... I think it'd be cool if Sanji fought Crocodile. And Luffy fought Buggy and manhandled Buggy. And exposed Buggy for the true person Buggy is. And also, I want to talk about this. And I just read the chapter. Bro, the bounties for the Straw Hats... ridiculous. Robin finally got some respect on her name. But back, and the whole gag that Sanji's number 4 again. Oh, peak. But Mihawk, the disrespect he put on Zoro's name back in East Blue, where he pulled out a fucking little tiny ass knife and still manhandled Zoro. Manhandled him. Bro, that was incredible. Now, Zoro's speech, technically he has taken L's, so what he said is not true, but the L's he's taken are respectable L's. And this is just incredible. I am so hyped for Mihawk. Every time this man is on the scene, he's doing a madness. A madness. People like to downplay this man, and he is easily top 10. Easily. Well, that's going to do it for this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. A peace.